Grocery stores in the United States of America. It's the Wild West. It's the wild motherfucking cocksucking son of a bitch motherfucking West in the grocery store. Now, what is the grocery store? It's a drug dispensary. About 85 to 90% of the quote-unquote food in the grocery store is poison. It has drugs in it. You might not know this. You know, they used to put cocaine in Coca-Cola. Now they put something even worse and something even more addictive. That's right, high fructose corn syrup. But this particular story is not quite about the poison that we find in grocery stores, although there is plenty that I must point out. But it's more about the lies that labels and boxes in grocery stores tell us. And one brave freedom fighter is going up against the beast. That's right, Velveeta macaroni and cheese, if you can even call it that. Her mac and cheese took more than 3.5 minutes to make. She's suing. Ready in 3.5 minutes, declares the packaging for Velveeta's microwavable mac and cheese cups. But that's simply not true, according to one allegedly inconvenienced South Florida woman who points out that the figure accounts for just the microwave time. It does not include other time-consuming steps, such as tearing off the lid, adding water, and stirring in the cheese sauce, she argues. Amanda Ramirez might not have bothered buying the shells and cheese product, quote, had she known the truth. Says a proposed class action lawsuit in which she is the lead plaintiff. Now, if anyone out there has ever purchased Velveeta macaroni and cheese, what I want you to do is figure out how to join this class action lawsuit. I'm not joking. Now, again, you might find this funny. Oh, it's funny that food companies lie to us frequently. Oh, we should just take the lies. Oh, they lied about how long it takes to create the final product? Oh, well, shouldn't you just expect food companies to lie about these things? I say, no. I say, fuck those motherfucking food companies. If it takes 3.5 minutes, I expect 3.5 minutes. If I buy something that says it takes 3.5 minutes and it turns out I need to take 4.5 minutes or 5, guess what? I was lied to. And I know, again, a lot of people find it humorous. Oh, funny. Oh, yes. Food companies lying to us. Oh, do you ever take, when you look on a food label and it says, if you're not completely satisfied, money back guarantee? It's good, but am I completely satisfied? Not really. Call that motherfucker on the phone. Get your fucking money back. So anyway, let's keep going. The suit filed in the U.S. District Court in Miami seeks more than $5 million in damages on behalf of the Hialeah, I guess that's the location, woman, and other purportedly hoodwinked customers. It accuses the Kraft Heinz Company, the maker of the cheesy cups, of deceptive and unfair trade practices. Quote, consumers seeing ready in 3.5 minutes will believe it represents the total amount of time it takes to prepare the product, meaning from the moment it is unopened to the moment it is ready for consumption, the complaint argues. The Kraft Heinz Company said in a statement to the Washington Post that it was aware of the frivolous lawsuit and will strongly defend against the allegations in the complaint. Frivolous? Frivolous? Frivolous. What is frivolous? How is it frivolous? You lied on the label. It's a lie. So is the lie frivolous? Or is the lawsuit frivolous? What if you don't have a very powerful microwave? What if you've got one of those cheap ass low power microwaves and it takes 4.5 minutes or 5 minutes on low power mode? Is that frivolous? They lied. I don't understand. How is it frivolous? The food company lied. They should be held accountable for lying. It's that simple. Does the box say, ready, does the box say microwavable to perfection in 3.5 minutes? No, it says ready in 3.5 minutes. They lied. It's a lie. It's a lie. So in order, to say, hey, this is kind of uncomfortable to be lied to, that's frivolous now? Join this lawsuit. If you have Velveeta, if you have a lawyer, figure out how to join this lawsuit, because food companies, they think that they could just lie to us, and that's just part of doing business. What? I say fuck that shit. If I buy food to put in my body, I expect accurate details. If they lie about the time it takes to cook the meal, what else are they lying about? Are they lying about how much protein is on the nutritional label? Are they lying about the saturated fat content? Are they lying about the ingredients? If they're lying about one thing, what makes you think they're not going to lie about other things? The lawsuit previously covered by the South Florida Sun Sentinel was filed this month by William Wright of the Wright Law Office in West Palm Beach and Spencer Sheehan of Sheehan and Associates in Great Neck, New York. The attorneys did not immediately respond to requests for comment Sunday afternoon. Sheehan, whose website calls on people to get in touch with issues they have been told are unsolvable, has made a name for himself suing food manufacturers he says misleads consumers. He has filed more than 400 such lawsuits in recent years, NPR reported, and in doing so has almost single-handedly caused a historic spike in the number of class action lawsuits against food and beverage companies. Based. Can I get this motherfucker on my show? I'd love to interview this guy. I'm in. He went after Kellogg, arguing that the company's strawberry Pop-Tarts marketing is deceptive because the pastries contain additional fruits. He said Keebler and Betty Crocker were wrong to call their cookie and cake mixes fudge because they contained no milk fat. And he took on Keurig Dr. Pepper. Wait, Keurig Dr. Pepper? Isn't Keurig the coffee machine? I don't know. Over the words that appear in the A&W root beer cans made with aged vanilla. That was among about 120 lawsuits over companies' assertions that the products contained vanilla, NPR reported. Quote, I guess I've always been the type who would be annoyed and never liked it when companies cheated people for small amounts. Small amounts, millions of consumers. If you cheat someone millions of times, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. In the mac and cheese case, the complaint alleges that Kraft Heinz Company has been able to charge a premium price, $10.99 for 8 2.39-ounce cups by claiming the snack only takes 3.5 minutes to make. It lays out the steps on the back of the package. First, consumers must remove lid and cheese sauce pouch. Next, they must add water to fill line and cup. Stir. Third, microwave uncovered on high for 3.5 minutes. Do not drain. Finally, they should stir in contents of cheese sauce pouch. Defendants then notes that cheese sauce will thicken upon standing. Those directions, the complaint says, show that 3.5 minutes is just the length of time to complete one of several steps. A truthful label would have stated that the product takes 3.5 minutes to cook in the microwave. It adds, the lawsuit accuses the Kraft Heinz Company of fraud, false and misleading advertising, breach of express warranty, negligent misrepresentation, and unjust enrichment, along with violations of laws barring deceptive and unfair trade practices. The lawyers say there are probably more than 100 victims spanning multiple states where the product is sold. If you have Velveeta and you live in the United States of America, I highly suggest reaching out to this guy. Do it. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. If you have any receipt for any Velveeta product, reach out. It's called solidarity with your fellow consumer. Now again, I know we live in the United States of America. It's commonplace to be lied to by everybody, but it shouldn't be. We shouldn't be okay with food companies lying on the label. Again, if they lie about one thing, what is to prevent them from lying about everything? Ramirez, the lead plaintiff, purchased the Velveeta shell and cheese cups multiple times, according to the complaint. She is like many consumers who seek to stretch their money as far as possible when buying groceries, it said, and looks to bold statements of value. She would buy the mac and cheese again when she can do with the assurance its representations are consistent with its abilities, attributes, and/or composition, according to the complaint. But for now, she can't rely on the claims made by the Velveeta product or other similar ones claiming to be ready in a set amount of time, quote, because she is unsure whether those representations are truthful. So I say this is American. I say this is as American as apple pie. And I don't even like apple pie. But you know what? If I were to go buy an apple pie and it said it was made with real apples and then I find out it wasn't, I'd be pissed the fuck off. And so should you be. So anyway, if anyone has Velveeta or has purchased Velveeta, I highly suggest looking into if you can join this class action lawsuit, because there are other people that have been victimized just like you have been, and it's about time that these food companies pay for the crimes that they've committed on Americans. So again, there you go. Full and uncritical support for this woman and these lawyer firms that are representing her, and hopefully you and others. So throwing that out there.